G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. I am on a deserted island in North Queensland off the coast called Phantom Island, and it has a very dark history, which is a big part of Australia's history and what happened with First Nations people. Go back to the last episode if you want to see that, but right now, I slept here last night. I'm waiting to be picked up in a boat by a Bwgcolman man called Clint. And for now, I don't know what time he's coming, so I need to get this fire going again. It's actually looking like it's going to go itself, which is great. We're going to walk down to the mangroves and get some breakfast, get some oysters or some kind of shellfish, have a bit of a swim, and hopefully my lift will be here soon. Here we go. Don't even need this. Yeah, baby. Alright. Let's go and get some kind of shellfish for brekkie. So yeah, I walked down here this morning. They're the only other tracks on the beach to really explore this end of the island, which is, there used to be a Aboriginal only, they call it a lock, a hospital basically here, which was a quarantine station. So anyone that came through going to Palm Island was an Aboriginal mission back in those days. In 1914 it was set up, and in 1925 they started the lock here on the island for leprosy, for venereal disease, any of those sorts of things. Aboriginal people would be brought here before they would be allowed onto Palm Island, and a lot of people spent a lot of time here and died here because they obviously didn't recover. So I was visiting a lot of the sites around here, old bits of the structure. I'm just looking at something out there, it looks like a crocodile. Right out there. These GoPros are terrible, so you probably can't see it, but we were walking in the water out there yesterday and Clint guaranteed me that there's no crocodiles here. Let's keep an eye on that. So yeah, very fascinating island and a big part of our history here. So jump back and watch that because it's really interesting, and that's exactly why I'm here. You guys know that I love diving into Australia's history and Aboriginal culture. Over 40 tribal nations were brought to Palm Island over a time frame of between 1914 to about 1975. You guys do the math. 40 tribal nations, and that's what makes Palm Island, which is the next island over, so unique when it comes to Aboriginal missions. And that's why I'm here. I wanted to come here a long time, and we're here and we're diving deep. That's what we want here. What we want here is oysters. There's a couple good ones there. Nice one there. Someone's already had that one. And some beauties in there. And if I can just get like 10 of those, throw them on the coals, that's going to be great. I've got some salt there. But normally these things are just, they're so tasty just on their own. That's a beauty. Not quite as big as it looked, but it's still good. All right, I'm hungry. I'm out of here. Back to the fire. Brekkie sorted. So you might have noticed some of our salts aren't in stock. Unfortunately, Steve, the legend from Spice Origins, has closed his doors for now. Some of the recent flooding on the east coast of Australia flooded out his farms. I'm currently looking for, I'm going to make the exact same stuff. I'm currently looking for someone to put that together for me. So they'll all be back in stock soon, I promise. And I'm working on something a bit different too. You know, when we talk about popcorn barra, I'm talking about something a bit better for that. Gee, that tide's raging out. It's not a crocodile out there. It was a rock. Yeah, it's moving out quick. I don't know where Clint is, but I'm happy. Oh, they're delicious. Wish I had more of them. I only got one. One of these little gems. Anyway, oysters will be beautiful. It's going to take a little bit longer. No salt or flavour needed for that. Oh my, they're delicious. Here we go, guys. Time for a feast. Oh, I gotta let them cool down, but I'm so hungry. These mangrove oysters are hard to get. So good though. Alright, I won't bore you guys with this, but hopefully my ride will be here soon and we'll get into the action. Alright, I just heard Clint down the beach. There's a point down there where the water looks a bit deeper, so I've obviously got to get to there. Always leave nothing behind. Nothing but footprints. I'm gonna leave that fire, like it's fine, it's just smouldering. And it's all wet, it's super wet around there. I couldn't even get a fire going, so well, I struggled, so it'll be okay. This has been such an epic journey. I can see Clint down there in the boat, right down the point. Ah, it's been epic. I'm not sure I want to leave just yet. Thanks for always coming along for the ride, guys. It's time to get out of here. I'll push you out. Okay. We're off. It's been the weirdest weather since I've been out here on the islands. Just this is probably the heaviest the rain has been. It just seems to rain all day. It's almost like when I was down in the snow there, it's just this really light mist of rain that comes through in waves. No proper rain. Alright guys, so this is the main island of Palm Island, and we're going to go get some lunch. And then this afternoon we're going to go and play with all the kids. Hopefully go out and walk the reef and see if we can get some tucker from the reef too. This episode today is brought to you guys by Spearfishing Power Products. From the inverter in the back here, the solar panels up on the roof, and the 300 amp hour lithium battery, and everything in between is what keeps me out here living off the grid and filming wild reaches. Now I'm about to make a cold smoothie. I've got the laptop on the other side there plugged into 240 volt charging and transferring all my camera files, and everything's nice and cold in the fridge here behind me thanks to my Spearfishing power system. And you guys can have the same thing. So jump online and check out Spearfishing Power Products and see which one of their many systems is going to suit you for your next adventure. After grabbing a quick lunch, we're headed back to Clint's place, where Clint and a young fella who lives in the bay want to show me their little patch of paradise. So this is Clint's place. This is where I'm staying. I've got my own room in here, and this is the view. How good is that? Reminds me of Indonesia, these bays like this with the reef that cuts off the ocean and creates like this beautiful big lagoon. And Clint's saying if you walk along this reef you can get around to the next bay. There's a bit of a creek up there, so that's something I want to do while I'm here, especially with the kids. Get out there with the kids and look for some, like the spider shell and all sorts of tucker out there on the reef. Go for a bit of an explore. But yeah, we've got coconut trees out here. The whole lot. All this at his doorstep. We're going to get some spider shell. Is that what you call it? Spider shell? I haven't had this before. I've seen it plenty of times. But there's always been other tucker on the menu, so I've never had it. What a beautiful place for any kid to grow up, eh? We've got this magical lagoon here just full of fish and wildlife. Beach in there that's safe to play on. Such a cool backyard. That's the one? That's what we're looking for. You can see the little fella in there too. Spider shell. Another one. How beautiful is the colour inside there? It's magic. Oh, another one there. That one might be empty. He's upside down. Yeah, no one home in that one. These fellas here are scattered all over the reef. Another little one there. They're absolutely everywhere. I haven't really seen them like this where there's hundreds of them and they're actually inside a rock. They're not like, so that's a clam. And normally you have a shell that's on the outside of a rock. It's like a big shell in itself. These guys seem to be, I missed it. These guys seem to be, they're a part of the rock. So you can see this tide is ripping in real fast now. Look at it. You can see the current pushing in. Clint was saying as soon as it comes up over that edge out there, I can see a shark cruising through there through the shallows. Another little shark just shot past me. There's Aben. What's happening, mate? What are you chasing in here? This young fella is Zaven, Debbie's son. And after growing up here on this beach, the bay here is his backyard. And he's come out here to show me around. Is this your favourite time now when the water's coming in? Because you get all the fish and stingray that coming in too, eh?
Lots of stingrays. I was chasing a stingray here because when I looked, it was coming dead at me.
Oh yeah? You missed him though?
Yeah, I shot it. I shot it pretty fast.
I was wondering what you're after.
I panicked when I see this.
So this is Zaben, and he's a mad keen hunter here on Palm Island. I actually heard about Zaben before I even got to the island. But he's going to take me out for a hunt. Is this your favourite place here, this bay, or you got better spots to hunt?
We normally go on that side.
Oh yeah. But,
Sometimes come in.
but this is your favourite thing, like, or going out in the boat, driving the reef?
I like spearfishing better.
Yeah,
Look at that right?
that'd be good. I'll follow you, mate. You lead the way.
You shoot a stingray before?
Yeah.
They're nice, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
We hunt them at home now. The tukmal, shoal stingray.
What's your favourite seafood?
That's hard. There's so many. I love a good mud crab.
My favourite is crayfish.
Yeah, squid, crayfish.
Crayfish and stingray.
How do you do your stingray? Like marbles?
Cut the wings off, boil it,
Yeah.
then get all the meat out of the cartilage,
Yeah.
and strain it, to get all the water off it. Cut tomatoes, onions, and if it's a fat liver, put the liver in the pan. And use that as oil.
Yeah. Like a
And
fat.
you put the stingray meat in and
Mix it all up.
then you eat stingray.
What, with rice or something, or just like that?
Rice, lemon.
Yeah, nice. Sounds good.
Slippery lemon.
That's the way we do it too, mate. Or mullet. What are they?
There's too much mullet.
Yes. There's heaps.
Stay on that.
Go on. Look at them all. Yeah.
Woo!
How good's that? There were heaps in there. Whole school of them. There's more coming. What's that coming now? Oh no, this is weed or something.
Oh, don't come up, don't come up, don't come up.
Give us a look. Where do you go? Yeah, I see that. You need a second spear, eh? You could have got a couple.
I've got 2 more spears in the back.
There. What's he doing? Yeah, I'll take this back. I'll grab one of your other spears.
That's a shark.
So you like shark too? Here's a little one. Little shark here. I can smell that blood. This is so much fun.
I missed that. It was too thin. Like, see, it was like
There's a huge school.
a big school. And I took a photo.
That was a lot of fun. Here at Clint's place, a few families dropped in to say good day. One of the families are a full-on footy family. And the father coaches the footy teams and takes them all the young fellas over to Townsville every single weekend for football, and that's what keeps them all together. As I had my spider shell, which was absolutely delicious. Loved that. It was just a nice night with the locals here, just sharing stories and hearing about their life and learning. This episode is brought to you all by the Wild Reaches store. Everything from our new t-shirts, our hoodies, our beanies, right through to the trusty, most comfortable hat you'll ever buy in the barramundi or the mud crab. Our bush knives, our chef knives, the zinc, the organic reef safe zinc, everything that I've created to suit my adventures out here in the Australian wilderness. Jump over to wildreaches.com/shop. Morning coffee. We're hoping this rain holds off today. Unfortunately, it's pretty much rained all day yesterday, so we got to walk out here, as you saw in the afternoon, out here on the flats with young Zabin. But the rest of the day, you know, we tried to chase squid and it started raining. And so yeah, hopefully today, it's not looking too promising, as you can see. It's very cloudy, but the wind is is lighter. So I'll wait for Clint to get up. I think he's awake in there actually. Wait for him to come out and tell me the plan, if we can go out to the reef diving or if we're going to do something around this island. I do not know yet, but I'm going to get out, go for a walk with my coffee. Well, it's still pissing down in town here in the Mission, but you can kind of see it clearing out there around the islands. Doesn't look promising, but I'm a little nervous. I just want to get the drone in the sky and get those real clear shots of the reef, because it looks magical out there. So apparently this whole foreshore here used to be all up behind that, where that truck is there. It used to be all palm trees. A lot of these islands, we went past the edge of Phantom Island the other day, and it was just dense palm trees in the forest, like coming down the cliff. And I reckon that's how it got the name for this island group, by Captain Cook and that mob called Palm Island, the Palm Island group. We made it out to reef number 1 for the day. We dodged that big storm coming out, so we've landed in a different spot to where Clint's saying he normally would. He'd normally come around the back edge of it. But I'll have a go at this. Look how clear it is. And this is on a new moon, so a big moon, big tides, which Clint's saying doesn't really matter up here too much. Being on the Great Barrier Reef, it's just, he reckons it's pretty much always clear, like as long as there's not that big swell, big winds. I think we've scored it, guys. Yeah. I saw another one too. There must be lots down there.
And the clams. Big clams.
Colourful clams.
Yeah.
one back there. How magic is this place? Clint nailed it. We got it, mate. We got the weather window. So clear out here. It's absolutely magic diving. I reckon this is some of the clearest I've seen. And just everywhere, every spot we've gone to has been that same, like super clear. Clint saw a big bully. Well, not a big one, but a good size, hey? Came in for a look. I didn't see it. We've got a few trout in there already. Oh, that's a beauty, that one. Must be the one I shot. I'm getting lessons from the master today. So we're going south from here now? East. Southeast. Southeast to another reef. Love it out here, this is magic. I want to point out here that giant clams are a protected species. Clint is an Aboriginal man, and Clint, along with all the other locals on Palm Island, have their own sustainability practices in place for their traditional foods. They've been carrying out these practices since well before Australia was colonised. That's a big one. That's a big one, that one. This diving today has to be the best. The best water I reckon I've ever seen. Clearest water, absolutely stunning. Oh, it looks like Clint got that crayfish. You got it, eh? You got him? We're gonna have a good feed tonight. Hey? What are they? Hold it up for me.
Ah,
Holy.
Tell mate what they are.
A spider shell.
The spider shell, they're your favourite, eh?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's what we had last night.
There.
Starfish. Look how clear this is.
Look, you
Oh, look at the fish here, the little fish.
yeah.
Boys, you got a good backyard.
Oh.
It looks like good flesh. It's the first time I've eaten clam, giant clam. Wow, the texture's like crunchy.
What the?
Raw clam. It feels good. I like that. But even better in a curry, eh? I wasn't expecting that texture. It's like a vegetable. Alright, hopefully one quick mackerel before the sun sets, and then back home to clean all these fish and have a big cook up. Sounds like we're doing the clam in a curry, which is pretty exciting. So we've got clam, spider shell, trout, bit of rice. Trolled around a bit, done a couple of passes, but a big mackerel to finish the day was just too much to ask for. It's all good though. We've got an esky full of seafood and we're heading back to Clint's place for a big cook-up. What's your name? What is it? Eva. That's nice. Alright, let's jump in and get a photo, eh? How are we going to do it? Alright, we're back at the house. Come check out the feed. The feed we're going to have tonight. You're trying to just pull them out?
Yeah, I know them.
No, we got to cook them.
I hooked them on. I think you need to wash them. It's spider shell.
Yeah, we should get a bucket of salt water from the beach and wash them. From down there, I'll go get a bucket of water down there soon. So there's a certain part that you gave me raw. You called it gristle.
Whistle, yeah.
So it's not just any of it, it's...
No, it's just that part. You can't use this to the top.
It's delicious though. Got the texture of a vegetable, but meaty taste. Yeah. Straight in hot water. Oh yeah. Okay. And then you just add everything to it. So it'll soften up in there. Right. So spider shell, Clint said spider shell normally goes on the open fire. That's the best way to do it. But if it's been raining for a week and you can't get firewood, the Weber is the next best thing. That's what we did last night and they were delicious. Here's the spider shell here. Where? Oh yeah, you can see his tail there. You know he's going that way. Keep going, there he is. Keep going to your left. He's right on the shore, there he is.
not much meat, eh?
Yeah, boils down pretty quick. What do you got on there? Butter and butter.
Sweet chili.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that looks good.
I don't think one of these from...
Woo!
How does that one move over there?
So that's good on there.
Me too.
It's delicious. It's good with the lemon, hey?
Yeah, you get a lemon. It's so good.
What's moving in the sink? Is that one of the spider shells?
Yeah. And
Look
it's
at
so
that.
yummy.
Giant clam curry.
Clam curry?
Oh, I wish you could smell through the GoPro. It smells so good.
Lemongrass make that flavor.
Yeah.
Can I have some too?
Thank you, mate.
It
Thanks
was
for having me.
pretty small,
All
man.
good. Thanks for all the firsts.
All good.
Showing me palm. Feeding me, housing me. What an amazing day that was. I hope you all enjoyed the diving and the scenery out there. That's some of the clearest water I've ever seen. It was beautiful. I missed quite a few trout today, which was really frustrating. But I nailed 2 or 3. But just being in that water, like, I kept trying to catch up to Clint because I was just getting so sidetracked, so distracted by like the giant clams and all the colours in the coral and the little fish living in the coral, and it was like nothing I've seen before. It was magical, really. And we only went to, I think, 1 or 2 of the main reefs. Like, we were going to continue on and do like a whole string of them and then come back to Palm from the south, but we just enjoyed that top end because the big storm was moving into the south and it possibly was going to be raining down there, so we just enjoyed what we had. But yeah, big thanks to Clint. Mate, today was epic. And to the boys, he's got such good boys there, hanging on the boat, no whinging. They were just having so much fun with us. And then, yeah, to finish off the day with a few crayfish and collecting shellfish. And then to come back here and have a feast at Clint's place was special. So Clint made that curry, like coconut, lemongrass, giant clam curry, something I've never had before. So another first for Palm Island. Well, another first for me over here on Palm Island. It's one of the things I love about what I do, you know, traveling around this amazing country and meeting such amazing people and like being in their homes and having dinner with them and their friends and their family. But also the food, like all the different foods I get to eat, all the things I get to try it's a big part of Aboriginal culture. Is, you know, it's funny, in Australia we say we don't have an Australian, what do you call it, like a cuisine, you know, like a traditional food here, but there certainly is, you know, like Aboriginal people have, you know, just speaking for myself, I've tried so many different foods that a lot of people in Australia have no idea exists, which is strange, you know. Like, it's another reason I do what I do, is to learn things that I wish I had learned when I was a kid going through school. And then hopefully, you know, I've had teachers message me saying that they're showing my episodes in class when they're teaching, which is cool. I suppose that's exactly what I wanted to do with Wild Reaches. So anyway, just wanted to have a quick yarn with you guys. Palm Island's been great, and I'm really looking forward to coming back, bringing my son here, and yeah, big adventures to come. All right, we're back on the main island of Palm. Straight in the drink.